The highly anticipated ceasefire between the United States and Iran is currently collapsing in real time. Friction has reached the highest levels of the White House. The president recently tossed it aside, calling the latest Iranian peace proposal a piece of garbage and refusing to even finish reading it. This immediate failure leaves a massive void. How did such high-stakes international negotiations derail so spectacularly in such a short window? Newly leaked intelligence points to something far more calculated than a simple misunderstanding: a secret betrayal by the very nation chosen to broker the peace. Recent reports from U.S. media and intelligence sources have exposed a severe breach of trust involving the primary mediator, Pakistan. The central accusation is that while the U.S. and Israel were actively targeting Iranian military infrastructure, Islamabad was quietly allowing Iran to park its military transport aircraft at a Pakistani base, effectively shielding them from American airstrikes. To understand why the Middle East remains on the brink of a much larger war, we have to look at the mechanics of this specific betrayal. The intelligence centers on the Noor Khan Airbase, a strategic military installation located just outside the Pakistani military headquarters in Rawalpindi. U.S. officials confirm multiple Iranian military transport planes were discovered stationed there. Pakistan's foreign ministry admitted the planes were present, but claimed the flights were strictly diplomatic. They argue because the planes arrived during a ceasefire window, there was no military coordination involved. Anonymous U.S. military sources tell a different story. They assert the parking was a deliberate, strategic move by Islamabad to provide a safe haven for Iranian assets during active American bombing. A nation cannot serve as a credible peace broker while simultaneously providing a military sanctuary for one side of the conflict. The leak has triggered immediate political outrage in Washington. Presidential advisors like Senator Lindsey Graham are now publicly questioning the entire U.S.-Pakistan relationship, calling for a complete reevaluation of Islamabad's role. Why did U.S. leadership lean on Pakistan for this role despite such visible, documented biases? This chart highlights the first major red flag: Pakistan's military reliance. Currently, 80% of Pakistani military equipment is supplied by China. Beijing also plays an active role helping Iran build missiles. This creates a loop where the mediator's supplier enables the adversary. The second red flag is systemic. Israeli leadership highlighted that Pakistani defense officials maintain a constant anti-Israel posture, frequently amplified by state-aligned social media bots. Finally, there is the historical record. Analysts point out that Pakistan previously provided direct assistance to Iran's nuclear development program. Based on these factors, Pakistan was never an impartial referee. They were a nation deeply entangled with the exact forces the U.S. was attempting to negotiate with. The discovery of the hidden jets reveals a far more serious breakdown in American strategic planning. While the U.S. focused its energy on this compromised backchannel in Islamabad, they wasted months of critical diplomatic leverage that could have been used elsewhere. This reliance on Pakistan also alienated traditional U.S. allies. Reliable regional partners like Saudi Arabia and the UAE grew so frustrated with the lack of coordination that the UAE ultimately withdrew from OPEC. America effectively traded secure regional partnerships for a biased mediator, leaving itself diplomatically isolated when the process inevitably failed. The outcome is clear: Iran successfully protected its assets, and the U.S. administration is now forced to overhaul its entire approach toward Pakistan. The fallout will likely be felt in the Strait of Hormuz. As tensions rise there, the instability will threaten the flow of energy and the health of the global economy. In international diplomacy, true neutrality is often an illusion. Outsourcing peace to a nation with a vested interest in the enemy's survival is a